Daniel lived in a busy city and his world was surrounded by people burdened by the complexities of their lives. Though Daniel was young and hardworking, there seemed to be endless problems and challenges in his everyday life. Each day, he found himself entangled in a web of problems, constantly seeking solutions and feeling overwhelmed. Daniel was searching for a way to find peace and overcome his problems. Little did he know that the ancient wisdom of Buddha held the key to transforming his life. One day, while walking through the busy streets, Daniel noticed an old bookstore tucked away in a quiet corner. Its weathered sign bore the name, The Enlightened Path, drawing him in with an irresistible pull. Within seconds of entering the store, he felt an aura of tranquility and wisdom. As Daniel looked through the bookshelves, a book titled, The Power of Seven Buddha's Teachings, How to Solve 99.9% of Your Problems in One Day, caught his eye. Intrigued, he decided to purchase it. He hoped to find some answers within its pages. That night, Daniel curled up in his favorite chair and began reading the book. The 7 teachings of Buddha opened his eyes to a new way of thinking and approaching life's challenges. He discovered that true transformation and problem-solving required a holistic approach. As Daniel delved deeper into the teachings of Buddha, he realized that solving his problems required a holistic approach. He understood that true transformation would come from actively practicing the teachings rather than merely reading about them. The first lesson Daniel encountered was the power of mindfulness. Daniel began his journey by incorporating mindfulness into his daily life. Buddha's teachings emphasized that the only way to let go of our worries about the past and future was to be fully present at each moment. Daniel started to pay full attention to the things, people, sounds and sensations that surrounded him every day. He practiced being fully present in each moment even when he was eating, walking, or interacting with others. By directing his attention to the present moment, Daniel found that his problems didn't overwhelm him as they once did. As a result, he acquired a clearer and heightened awareness that allowed him to respond to challenges with greater wisdom. His problems, once overwhelming, seemed more manageable as he focused on the beauty and simplicity of each passing moment. The second teaching Daniel embraced was compassion. Buddha stressed the significance of showing kindness, not just towards other people but also to oneself. Daniel realized that he could transform his relationships and approach his problems with a softer heart by cultivating compassion. He offered sincere help to those in need, volunteered at local charities, and reached out to his friends and family in meaningful ways. As Daniel connected with others and showed compassion, he discovered a sense of fulfillment and a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. Additionally, he cultivated self-compassion, treating himself with gentleness and understanding during challenging times. By embracing compassion, Daniel nurtured deeper connections with others and approached his problems with empathy and understanding. Another significant teaching Daniel learned was the power of letting go. Buddha taught that attachment and clinging to outcomes often caused unnecessary suffering. Daniel realized that attachment and clinging to outcomes often caused unnecessary suffering. Through his personal journey, he discovered the transformative power of relinquishing expectations and embracing the natural flow of life. He embraced uncertainty and trusted that the universe had its own plan for himself even if it didn't align with his own desires. By releasing his grip on specific outcomes, Daniel found freedom and peace. He understood that sometimes the best solution to a problem was to surrender and trust in the natural unfolding of events. The next teaching was self-reflection. Daniel understood that introspection was crucial for personal growth. He set aside time each day to reflect on his thoughts, emotions, and reactions in different situations. This increased his self-awareness of the patterns and triggers that contributed to his problems and helped him to address their root causes. This self-awareness helped him make wiser choices and avoid unnecessary conflicts. The fifth teaching was to seek guidance. Daniel sought guidance from wise mentors, spiritual leaders, and like-minded individuals who shared his quest for personal growth. He engaged in meaningful conversations, attended workshops, and joined meditation groups. These interactions provided support, inspiration, and practical advice, helping Daniel navigate through his challenges and gain new perspectives. The sixth teaching was gratitude practice. Daniel developed a gratitude practice where he regularly reflected on the blessings and positive aspects of his life. By shifting his focus towards gratitude, Daniel cultivated a mindset of abundance rather than lack. This mindset allowed him to approach his problems with a more positive and solutions-oriented outlook. The last teaching was acceptance. Daniel embraced the concept of acceptance, understanding that some problems could not be solved or changed. Instead of resisting or fighting against these circumstances, he practiced acceptance and found ways to adapt and make peace with them. Through acceptance, Daniel realized that he possessed the inner strength to tackle any challenge that came his way. As Daniel implemented these teachings into his daily life, he noticed a profound transformation taking place. His problems, once overwhelming, began to lose their grip on him. His newfound wisdom and inner peace didn't go unnoticed. People around him started to notice the positive changes in Daniel and were drawn to his calm demeanor and compassionate nature. Word of Daniel's transformation spread throughout the city. People from all walks of life sought his advice, eager to learn how they could also find comfort in their difficulties. Daniel became their guiding presence to share his wisdom of Buddha's teachings and inspire others to make positive changes in their lives. And so, Daniel continued his journey, walking the path of self-discovery and enlightenment. He carried within him the timeless teachings of Buddha, reminding himself and others that by embracing mindfulness, cultivating compassion, and letting go, one could solve 99.9% of their problems and find true peace and happiness in life.